Buenos dias, mis amigos. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Okay, yes. Mis amigos, you've read the title. So you know what this video is about. It's about the time I got an abortion. I've always gone back and forth as to whether or not I wanted to talk about my story. And as much as I wanted to, at the same time, I was like, no, I don't think I should, because although I'm someone who never cares what people say about them, like I don't care what anybody says about me except for my family, my immediate family, you know, my brother, my sister-in-law, my mom, my dad, BOYTOY. I don't care what people say about me, you know, and it was still something that I struggled with because, listen, it's a lot. This is a sit-down video, but I usually, me and my family, we do weekly vlogs here in New York City, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll subscribe. If you're new, definitely subscribe so you can watch our other vlogs, and they're super fun. And okay, I'll get into it. I am not 21 years old, as I claim to be on the vlogs. I am now a 33 year young woman, huh. Okay, but I'm young at heart, and so when I got knocked up, I believe I was 20. I'm like pretty sure I was 20 going on 21, so it happened when I was in college. I went to school at John Jay College of Criminal Justice out in Manhattan, New York City, and I was dating a guy. And he was my friend's friend, and I had always had a crush on him. I mean, the story's not about him, but anyways, like, we eventually got together, and yeah, we were together for maybe 3 months when I got knocked up. Now, when you're young, you're dumb, as most of us are, and I didn't use protection. Me and my boyfriend at the time, we did not use protection, but you know, you're young and dumb, so you're like, oh, this is not gonna happen to me. I'm not gonna get any diseases. He says he's clean. I get checked all the time. I'm clean. Definitely not gonna get pregnant or, you know, get an STD or AIDS or anything like that. Like, we think we're untouchable, which is the stupidest thing ever. Like, if you're going to have, you know, relations with somebody, always get checked up, use protection. Don't believe the lies that, oh, it feels good without it. Like, no. Protect yourself. Get him tested. Get yourself tested. And that's that. And one thing to note is my mom and my dad had no idea. They still have no idea. Unless they watch this video, then they're going to find out that I was pregnant and had an abortion. So that's awesome. Hello, mommy and daddy. Someone had told me, they're like, are you pregnant? You're pregnant. And I didn't even know I was pregnant. So I was like, what? And during this time when I was in college, I would always go to the OBGYN like every 3, 4, or 5 months. Like, I was obsessed because every 3 months, because I would get my birth control pills, and so I just always wanted to get checked, do a pap smear during that time, and she allowed it. Like, it was so cool, it was awesome. So I also told her I wanted to get a pregnancy test. I believe that's what I said. And Dr. Iglesias, I loved her. She moved to the city, and I never seen her again. But she comes back in, and she's like, you're pregnant. And I was like, well, I don't remember. I don't know. I know I was in shock, but I don't remember if I cried. I'm pretty sure I cried, but I was like, oh my God, like 20 years old, still in college. My parents will just, my dad for sure would disown me. My mom would be mad, but you know, mothers are always usually more lenient. But I was like, oh my God, and I'm pregnant with this guy. It was just so hard to go through that alone, not being able to talk to my mom or my dad. And someone did find out. Someone knew that I was pregnant. I'm not gonna say who it was because I don't want them to get in trouble, but it's just crazy because it's someone that I grew up with and I loved very much. I looked up to them, and then when that person told them, the person never confronted me, never was there for me. It was just like crazy that, yeah, I messed up, but you know, they were so mad at me, and it's not someone that I would expect to be so angry with me that they wouldn't be there for me. So that was really hard to deal with. And then there's two things that happened. I also had to tell, you know, the potential baby daddy. And then, I'm not sure if this happened before or after, but one of my good friends at John Jay was Louis Arnell. And that was my boy. And, you know, we had stopped talking for a while. Like, we weren't seeing each other a lot. And he was, yeah, strictly my friends. And then one day I'm in class, and he passes by my class, and I come out, and we start chit-chatting. He's like, so I had a dream. And he's like, my dreams are, like, honestly premonitions. And I was like, okay. He's like, my dreams are always, like, factual. Like, it's for a reason. Like, something, it's real. He tells me I had a dream that you came to my house with your son. Are you pregnant? And I'm like, what the heck? I was like, yeah. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, that's insane. So that always stuck with me. I always, although I was only 12 weeks pregnant, which at that, okay, I know at 12 weeks it's a heart, it's a person. I already feel like that. I know that this word, my son. Okay, so that's something else I had to deal with. So I gave him a name too, and it's so dumb, I gave him a name. Eventually I had to tell my boyfriend at that time, and it was not going well. So when I told him I was pregnant, he asked if it was his. Are you sure it's mine? Like that. And it's fine. You know, I understand we're not husband and wife, even though husbands and wives cheat too. I didn't cheat. And I was upset because I was like, yeah, obviously. But it's an okay question to ask, you know. You always want to make sure, but at the same time, like, know that you're gonna kind of be disrespectful when you ask it. But I completely understand why he would ask that. You know, it was only 3 months, and I was on birth control, right? Of course, I forgot sometimes, like an idiot. But I was like, yeah, it's yours. And he's like, so what are you gonna do? I said, well, I have to get an abortion. Like, there was no question whether or not I was going to keep the baby. It's just like I knew I had to get it done, because who was gonna support me? Definitely not my dad and my mom. That would tear them apart, because I know my mom would probably help, and if my mom helps, my dad would be peed off at her, and so there would be such a division in my family. So I was like, I know I had to get it done, and I knew if I had the baby, I wouldn't go to college. Like, I would probably stop going to college, and I wanted to finish. And I'm 20 years old. Like, I didn't have a profession, I didn't have a degree except for my high school degree. Like, I just knew I had to get it done. Ended up going to Planned Parenthood to find out what to do, or get prepared, set up an appointment or something like that. And I had gone by myself, you know, and I go in there and I'm waiting, and I felt like I was waiting forever, and I felt like they skipped me. I remember this. And they took some other girl that was after me, and, you know, and I started bitching and complaining. And they're like, no, she wasn't there before you, this and that, da, da, da. She's like, let me talk to you. And I go into the office with the doctor, the nurse, whoever. And she's like, what's going on, or whatever. And I start crying. I don't remember what the doctor, the nurse told me, or what I said to her, but I remember her asking, is the father someone you want to be with for the rest of your life? And I said no. And she said, well, then there's your answer. Basically, that's what she said. And I was like, okay. It made me feel a little better. So we get everything done. And we go back. I don't know how long after me and baby daddy go back. I don't know the pros and cons of Planned Parenthood, but I've heard so many bad things about it. You know, those pro-choice, those pro-life people, it's true, they really do stand out there. I don't know if it's at every clinic or on certain days, but we had gone like on a weekend and Saturday, and you know, we go there early in the morning. You know, he came with me to the appointment. I picked him up. He ends up seeing some friend he went to school with. So, oh, hey, they start talking. And they call my name. I go in there. He doesn't say anything. He's just like, whatever about the whole situation. I go in there. I get my gown on. And I lay down in you know, the space that they have, whatever. I lay down. And I remember telling the nurse, I was like, can I hear the heartbeat? And she said, yeah. She put whatever on me within 5 to 10 seconds. I remember going this side and I was knocked out. Never heard the heartbeat or anything. I get out. You go into this big room with other girls that just got a procedure. And I think they give you like a lollipop or something. And that was it. It was done. I walk out with baby daddy. Well, my boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, whatever the hell he is. Excuse me. We go out, we go to the car. I start crying. He's like, I don't even know. And he's driving my car. He's like, I don't even know why you're crying. You want to get this done. I'm like, you serious? I started crying more. I was like, I cannot believe he just said that to me. He drives back to his place, and I was gonna stay there because, you know, they tell you after the procedure you shouldn't drive or do anything. He got out, I got in the driver's seat, and I left. He's like, what are you doing? And I just left, and that was it. It is insane that I went through that. It's sad that I had to go through it basically by myself. I had no one to talk to. And I think that's what hurt me most, is that I had no one to talk to. A couple weeks later, I think it was like Easter. I was still with him, but it was still like bad. I was with him, went to a family friend's house, his family's house. They had like a party. It was Easter, and he introduced me as Betsy, not his girlfriend. And I walked out and I said, that's it, I'm done. And that's how we broke up. I have if you watched, you know, our vlogs, you've seen my 12-year-old niece. Had I had the baby, my son would be 4 months older than her, because my baby, I calculated it when they told me it was 12 weeks. I calculated it, he would have been born about the week of Thanksgiving. So she's 12, Ziana's 7, 20. So for about 4 to 5 years, until I got pregnant, every Thanksgiving, every birthday, every holiday, I just always cried by myself, because I would look at my niece and I would say, like, that's my son. That could have been my son. You know, I didn't know that my sister-in-law was pregnant until after I got it done. Would I have changed my mind? No, highly doubt it. But it was just going through that every year. It just tortured me. I just kept thinking about Brendan. That's what I had. I gave him that name. I like that name. When I worked at some convenience store, her son's name was Brendan, and I liked it a lot. It's like, that's what I'm gonna name my son. And oh man, just sucked. And then I don't think about it anymore. And there's always there were these music videos that had come out maybe before, after, during, like I would see it, I would bawl my eyes out. That scene in Baby Boy when she goes to the clinic and gets that done, that always made me cry. Then you have this bachata song from this group Aventura, El Aborto. ¿Cómo fuiste capaz? A nuestro hijo tú lo has matado. And then there was that Nick Cannon song and video.
What? Mommy, I don't like this clinic. Hopefully you make the right decision and don't go through with the knife incision.
Where his mom almost got it done, but she runs out the clinic. And Nick Cannon is who he is today because she did do that to him. Years later now, was it the right decision? I don't want to say yeah and I don't want to say no. At that time I felt like it was the right decision. I don't think I'd be where I am today. Not that I feel like I'm anywhere successful in life, but I don't think I would have finished college. Probably still living with my mommy and daddy or living in a studio apartment. Like, yeah, I don't think too high of myself. So I think I would just wouldn't be doing good. So I do think it was the right decision for me. And you know, those pro-lifers, like, you don't know the situation. Everyone should have a choice, you know. And it's sad that so many states now, girls, women don't have the choice to decide what they want to do. You just never know someone's situation. And just hopefully my story helps one of you, calms one of you if you've gone through this. And that's all mis amigos. That's all I have to say. I hope somebody, I don't know, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next vlog. Thank you so much for watching, mis amigos. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely comment below. It will help us on YouTube. And until next time, adios.